Today I'll be doing Beyblade physics on Knightmail 385 bound spike. And for sample bays I have Terra Swing 470 ball and Tyranno Beat 770 rush. Let's start off with the battle. How about against Terra Swing? 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Well, Terra Swing won that. It does have a type advantage, being a stamina type. As you can see, the 385 ratchet makes it very tall. But the 385 ratchet is also very round. It has a lot rounder shape than other three-sided ratchets, I think, which helps give it a little better burst resistance considering its tall height. So I think the 385 ratchet has some potential, though in attack, probably not in attack combos, because we get extreme dash, you're just going to be hitting your opponent with the ratchet and then you just burst, so that doesn't work. You may have noticed there's some stuff going on with this Beyblade. The bound spike has a gimmick where it's retracts in, and so it has the same gimmick and a similar shape to the Nothing driver from Beyblade Burst. And the blade has these metal balls in it, which are also supposed to help increase vertical shock absorption, and I thought that was a very interesting idea to have the metal balls going up and down, because in previous generations the balls, in my experience, balls have gone like outward horizontally for stamina. So I thought it was a nice new take on the metal ball gimmick. Now let's do battle against Tyranno Beat. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Well, it lost that one too. I've noticed that bound spike, there are a few problems with it. It wiggles around a lot, so it's pretty unstable, and also has a rim to it, a lot more like point than a spike, which means that if you launch it right, you can get an extreme dash pretty easily. Let me see if I can do that. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Maybe I'm a bit out of practice. There we go. You can see it moves around the stadium quite a bit before taking the center, and then it still wiggles. So it's behaves more like a balance type bit than a defense bit, I think. And also, if you look at how it lines up with the ratchets, let me get some ratchets with the same height to compare this better. Using the 470 example, like a 70 height ratchets, the bit, when it is out, it is a little bit shorter than the height of other bits. It's definitely not as secure. You can see this ball bit isn't really moving around that much, whereas bound spike wiggles a lot. And it's only the same height on this side of the ratchet when it's pushed in. which is also when the bit is most secure, but that's not going to be most of the time. I do like how they made the gimmick for bounce spike work. It doesn't do anything by itself. It's only when you put it in a ratchet that it has a bit of give between the bit. It intersects with the ratchet and the bottom, allowing it to move a little bit. But its instability, I think, doesn't make it the best bit. I'd switch it. I'd use a different bit on Knightmail. Even using something like Metal Needle can perform better. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Well, that wasn't better. But you can see how Metal Needle would be a little bit more stable. It moves around a lot less. Let's try Dot and see how that goes. 3, 2, 1, let it rip. It did pretty good that round. That was really close, but Terra Swing still won. Not too surprising. Stamina. So as you can see, it lasts a lot longer on Dot, but it still has a bit of a problem with tilting. I do think I don't think the 385 ratchet is that bad. I think it has some potential to it. But you can, of course, change the ratchet height, and changing the ratchet height is gonna affect what happens a lot. On 385, it's mostly hitting these bottom ridges of the blade, whereas on lower ratchets, you're more likely to hit these higher ridges. And I think that the Knightmail blade has a very good shape to it. It's fairly round, akin to a defense type, but it's round in a fairly lumpy way, so it can even have some good attack combos to it too. Let's try it on 160 Rubber Excel, shall we? 3, 2, 1, let it rip. Three, two, one, let it rip. I want to launch before it extreme dashes if I can. Rubber Excel may not be the best bit stamina-wise. Maybe Rush might be a better demonstration. There, first win against Terra Swing. You can see how it can get hits in pretty good. So, yeah, in conclusion, the bounce spike bit, though interesting, isn't that good. The 385 ratchet is pretty round, but also it's the tallest ratchet in the game so far, so there's a bit of risk with that. And the Knightmail has whether or not the vertical shock absorption gimmick works, because it's kind of hard to tell. It's got a shape that's both round and lumpy, which should make it pretty versatile. I think that's pretty much all there is to it. That's all for now, and thanks for watching.